Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at the Rockets, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course, there's the Jazz. They are struggling down in the bottom of their conference.
I think for Houston, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the 1. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Thompson. Over Markkanen. The rebound by the Jazz. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points for him last game against Denver.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Kessler, no good. Inside. Here's Green. In close, he hits it.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Kessler. Green against Sexton. Kessler a screen from behind the arc. And it's Colin Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 5 points.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Brooks finds Green. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Offensive man on the court now, your hype squad. Get down and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans, I can't hear you.
While we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Filipowski. To the middle. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Brooks.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. Launches a three, and Lauri Markkanen good for three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Utah trailing here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Collier. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Stan, once teams get into the postseason, what kind of changes do we typically see?
Well, Brian, the one thing you see for sure is everybody's rotation will get shorter, and the best players' minutes will go up. There's no more experimentation now. It's time to put your best players out there for as many minutes as possible.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. VanVleet outside. Misses the three. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Sexton looking around. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Here's Thompson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Kessler, a screen on Green. Here's Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Thompson's got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Here's Collier. And here's Sexton. Rebounded by Green.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Thompson outside. And there's the screen. There's the three. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see those moves. Keep on dancing. To left feet, coach.
Checked in for Şengün. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. Houston, fourth.
Second half of the season, they've made a concerted effort to compete on the offensive glass, and you see it in the numbers.
Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assist. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good for Markkanen.
Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Coach, Lauri Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
And that one's good. Green.
And you can tell Green has a good feel for his game. He knows how to find his shots.
Pass to Markkanen. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Clarkson. 10 points in his last outing. Now here's George. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Sexton. 5 to shoot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Potter's shot is off. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Outside Whitmore. Adams with a screen on Sexton. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Houston.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's George. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Fires at the elbow, and it's Sexton. That time on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Eason. Green for 3. And Houston, another 3.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Clarkson. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Whitmore with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
First one falls for him.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Utah with the ball. They trail by 6. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Clarkson passes to Potter. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Houston, Upper Şengün at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Both free throws good from Şengün. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Clarkson. No points yet. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Coming off the pick, Clarkson varies his pace to lose defenders.
Here's Whitmore outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson with the ball. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
A nice shot by Smith.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Clarkson. Down low. Here's Potter. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, and over his career, Clarkson has gotten much better about moving the ball.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Whitmore outside. Utah grabs the miss.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Eason with the ball. Guarded now by George. Eason can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. Now Clarkson up and over Smith, and it's Clarkson missing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Here's Clarkson. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. A moment here to see the numbers for Jabari Smith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Clarkson. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson finds George. Back to Clarkson. Count the basket. Clarkson's got 5. Here's Green. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Oh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big blocker, Kessler. That is how you use your size. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Three-pointer, Brooks on target from range. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Look what it is, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Dancers.
Different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Sexton comes in for Clarkson, and it's Collier in for George. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Colin Sexton for 3. Sexton's got 14 points for the game.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
And Thompson gets it to go. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Sexton. Over Green. Sexton misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Here's Collier. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, guarded by Van Vliet. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith.
Right here.
Now Brooks. Green up top, checked by Sexton. Smith with a screen on Sexton. And that one's good. Green.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Here's Collier. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. The short one's on the money.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Van Vliet outside. Green for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Sexton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Now here's Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Filipowski. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Jazz.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Sexton. And And he dunks it down.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And so it's Utah with it after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today, and that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And stolen by Sexton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Collier, defended by Thompson. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 8. Van Vliet with it. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Third is Amen Thompson.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Markkanen outside. Drops in the 3. Markkanen's got 17 points.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Thompson outside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Collier. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Back to Van Vliet. Now Thompson. Now Green. spins. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Filipowski. Oh, Kessler with the block.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Collier. Thompson's shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Sexton. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now Brooks. He's got 6. From downtown, Kessler with a rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Lets it fly. Markkanen misses. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Tipped. Sexton against Van Vliet. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on Green. Markkanen from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And he lobs it up to the rim. The steal. Pass to Collier. Count it. Good. Collier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To snap the cold streak. He can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Filipowski. For the tie. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fades back. Şengün, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Collier. Give him 8 points now. Sinks it from distance. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Thompson. And Whitmore subbed in for Brooks. The Rockets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Van Vliet. Drops one in from the wing. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Pass to Clarkson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Smith outside. Green with the ball. Outside Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Potter. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Utah making a switch here. Sheboy's checked in. Adams checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Fred VanVleet. Hits both from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Adams. Now here's Green. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Green missing. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. The lead is 2. George, a screen on Eason. Clarkson for 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Clarkson outside. Here's Potter. And that one hits the back iron. Clarkson against Green. The 15-footer is good. Green's got 25 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Clarkson for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Kenyon Martin, Keontae George out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Potter in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Whitmore outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Now here's Clarkson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Well, the Rockets shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Whitmore outside. Utah grabs the miss. On the wing, Clarkson jacks up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, George with a steal. With his first shot attempt. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
And he can't get the first one. Williams is checked in for Martin. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Clarkson outside. The three. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Smith with a screen on George. Here's VanVleet. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Holiday. And that one's good. Clarkson.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. Pass to VanVleet. Holiday, a screen on George. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
To the middle. Here's Clarkson, and he comes up with a bucket. Clarkson's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
VanVleet scanning the floor. Over George. And the basket by VanVleet.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Potter. Clock at 2. And down it goes. 2 points.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Get ready to dance. Whatever was watching. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We're off beat.
Up going with a new group, and Houston making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Green, the pass to VanVleet. Brooks outside. Here's Thompson. The 3-ball. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Three-pointer. Markkanen misses. For Houston, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Back to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Green. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true. Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Van Vliet. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Markkanen. Here's Collier. The shot won't fall. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Here's Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. No one near him. And it goes straight through with a swish. Sexton's got 22.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Brooks, the pass to Green. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. And here's Green from the arc. Green, money from deep.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Collier. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Utah. They lead by 4. Sexton passes to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Want to hear you all. Time for teacher.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Here's Sexton, and that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. That's the line for the Jazz. Hogan taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
That's the line for Utah. Collin Sexton. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Here's Green, and he sinks it.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Ticks left in the final quarter, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the big. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And
once again. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game. Colin Sexton